Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift Worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, they have started. We are on the route in Paris, like we always are, going down, or we will be going onto the Champs-Élysées and heading down towards Place de la Concorde. And we are watching Leo Lofgren in third place. And we are, well, that's not Leo on the screen there, no. Who's that on the screen? Kevin DeLuca. No, it's not Kevin DeLuca. Kevin DeLuca's wearing a, isn't he wearing a pink bunny outfit? Oh, no. Victoria has been lazing in the bath, enjoying herself, relaxing after hard work on the treadmill earlier. There's Leo Lofgren in third place, and now thinks she can waltz in and suddenly be perfect on the video 5k, and she's just realised everything's gone to pot. Right, okay, no, we're all right. So in the front, we have Ricky Burrows and Johannes Grimm. Now, they aren't on video, but we do know those two very well. They are friends of the show. They're friends of Film My Run. We know them very well, but unfortunately they haven't been able to get their video on today. But we'll let them off. Ricky Burrows did an amazing 50k race the other day, 50k run the other day, tried to beat his PB for 50k, or wanted to come in at least under 4 hours, and came in 3:47 for 50k. Johannes Grimm is our 14-year-old youth triathlete, pro youth triathlete from Germany. He's also in the JSPO Tri team on the Zwift Running League, so you know him from that. He's in second place at the moment, but we are watching our good friend Leo Lofren. Leo is back running. He's been through a tough time, we all know. We love you, Leo. Keep moving forward, buddy. So Leo is back on the treadmill, and he is doing his usual thing of getting into zone 5 at 179 BPM within the first kilometre, like a crazy man. So good for him. It's good to see him back doing his thing, doing his usual thing. Gayton Chasen is in 4th place. So if we can find Gayton, there's Gayton on Zwift. See if we can find Gayton on the video. He is on video. I think I saw him earlier. So we've got him on video. There's Gayton with his lights. He's got the fancy lights that I like to show off my fancy lights as well from time to time. And we can see the bike there and his 70-30 flag just below his treadmill there. And it looks like a nice medal hung up in the background as well. Beautiful pain cave that. Looks like a good treadmill as well. Gayton is in Canada, which is why it's nice and bright outside there. So it's mid-afternoon over in Canada, or early afternoon, mid-afternoon over in Canada. Probably, is it about 2 or 3 o'clock over there in the afternoon? So that's Gayton. Gayton is in 4th place and he's coming up to 800 metres. Cloutier from Quebec, also Canada, obviously, is in 5th place. Do we have Cloutier? I don't think we do. And Brent Hansen. Nice to see Brent back. Brent's run with us before, and Brent is back again. He's obviously taking it easy today. Nice, comfortable run for Brent. Hello, Brent, buddy. Got the camera right below him there. Brent is in the USA, 800 metres done. He's running at about 14 kilometres an hour in 6th position. So we've got some speedy runners on today. Ricky Burrows is doing 3:23 per kilometre. Johannes Grimm is catching him at 3:16 per kilometre. Leo is at 3:33 per kilometre. Gayton Chasen 3:43 per kilometre. Cloutier 4:14 per kilometre. And Brent Hansen is at 4:14, 4:15 per kilometre. That's 14 kilometres per hour. We've also got Andrew Jackson running in 7th position. Andrew Jackson is running along the banks of the River Seine with the Tuileries Gardens on his left, and he is currently 13.5 kilometres an hour. I think we've got Andrew on camera somewhere. There's Andrew. You see, she goes for a bath. And she had a quick shower. She said she had a quick shower, and then sat daydreaming for hours. She was thinking about her 1 mile PB. She says Andrew Jackson is at 1 kilometre in. Victoria is very proud of herself, but the thing is, Victoria got up to 16 kilometres per hour for the final couple of 100 metres in that run. So very impressive work. Andrew Jackson has a heart rate of 154. She says she only went that fast because... Oh no, technical problems for Andrew. He's all right though, he's going. Yeah, a nice big Zwift sign and a nice Zwift towel next to him. So there is Andrew. Carol Rushworth, it's lovely to have Carol back. You see, everyone comes out when the time gets back to normal. We have been on the later time of 9:05, but I've managed to get it changed back to 8:05 as of last week. So if you can find Carol, there she is. Hello, Carol. Carol is running at 12 kilometres an hour. Heart rate is 160 BPM. She's in 8th position at the moment, and it's great to have her back with us running the video 5K. Well, Carol's training's been going very well. Why is that? Have you got some inside knowledge, Victoria? Oh, she did get a 5k PB. Yes, we all helped. It was a 10k PB. It was Monday Run Club. No, she got a 10k PB at Monday Run Club, and we all helped her along with our shouting at her to go faster. Clive Finnemore is in 9th position, heart rate of 144. Clive is right behind Carol. He is chasing her, but Clive has just gone hell for leather with me in the Zwift Running League. So this is a recovery run for Clive. He's going at 12 kilometres now, heart rate of 145. It is still light. Now, I wonder if we're going to have this again. You see, it could be something to do with the camera, but last week we got very confused because Clive is down in Cornwall, and you can see out of Clive's conservatory that it is still light. Now, we are on the south coast of the UK. Clive is a bit further south than us, but we're still south. And it is still light here now, actually, but last week it seemed like it was almost dark. And then we went and we looked at Amy Green, and Amy Green is in the middle of the UK, in the middle of England, and it was light where she was. So it was light in Cornwall, light in Nottingham, but dark in Worthing. So it must have been something to do with the clouds and the weather, because it's kind of light here. Right, apparently it's dark and raining in Penzance. So we've got Greppy in 10th position, and then Benedetti in 11th. I don't think we've got Greppy or Benedetti. I've got Adam Benedetti. Adam Benedetti from the USA is in 11th place, and we're just going to find him on camera now. Heart rate of 151, and there is Adam. Hello, Adam. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us on the video 5K. He's over in the USA. He's running at 12 kilometres per hour. He's in 11th position at the moment, just behind Greppy and Clive Finnemore. Heart rate of 146. Let's have a little look at, because we don't know anything about Adam. I've not met Adam before. So let's have a little look at his stats. If I don't get him confused with Clive Finnemore. There he is. Age 37. Adam is from the United States, and he is a level 8 runner. So 210 kilometres for Adam on Zwift, level 8. And he is currently at 1.6 kilometres in. And looks like Cloutier has said Burrow calibration is okay. I think he's questioning how fast Ricky Burrows is running. Ricky can run that fast, believe me, Cloutier. He can run that fast. Okay, so Adam, it's great to have you on board. That's Adam Benedetti running with us from the USA. Now, what's Cloutier saying? 192 in something in 7 days. Kilometres in 7 days? He's run a lot. Is that what we're saying? Mark Samuels is in 12th position. There's a little group here of Mark Samuels, Amy Green and Steve Milne all running together. So who's that we've got on screen? That's Mark Samuels. Well done, Victoria. She was right on the button there. 170 BPM. Oh, I'm not looking at chat. Guys, I'm so sorry. I haven't had chat up all this time, and there's loads of chat, and I'm so sorry, guys. I've not been paying attention. Let me get chat up right now, because at least we'll have a few minutes of chat. I apologise. I've just not had it up. That didn't come out right. I didn't mean that. Mark Samuels, let me have a look. He is in Wales. Heart rate of 171 at the moment. And I am just about to get Facebook and YouTube and Twitch chat on screen so I can see. Kim Salt says he's ignoring us. I'm so sorry. It wasn't that I was ignoring you. It was just that I didn't actually have it on. Right. Ian says it's dark and raining in Penzance. Neil Messenger says good evening, everyone. Kim Salt says it's light where you are today. Well, yes, this is the thing. We are approaching summer, so every day it gets a little bit more light where we are. What do you mean it helps with the time? Oh, yes. Yeah, but it was the same last week as well, but it was darker last week, wasn't it? Okay, Mark Samuels is in 11th place, and Amy Green. Let's go and have a look at Amy. Amy is an absolute. I think if there's going to be a prize for somebody who attends every week, Amy Green gets that prize. Heart rate of 157, 11.5 kilometres an hour, running in that little group of 3 with Mark Samuels and Steve Milne. And she is 2 kilometres in. She's got her blue lights on. She's got her flashing lights on. Has Leo had a technical issue? Oh, right, okay. So let's go back up to the front then, because it might be that we're missing some people at the front finishing in a minute. Where are we up to? Oh, no, 3.5 kilometres. No, we're all right. We can go back a bit. Yeah, let's go back and have a look at Steve Milne. We've got Steve Milne on camera. Steve Milne is multi-cameraed, in fact. We know Steve of old. He has a camera in front of him, or just to the side of him, and he also has a camera behind him. So there's his rear camera. Now, if he wanted to, he could swap to a front camera as well. Such is Steve's amazing skill. He's just about to do it there. Look, you can see. And there's his front camera. Isn't that awesome? We love it. See, right, so the challenge is on for everyone else to get a multi-camera setup now. That's the next thing to do. Multi-camera setup, so you can all do lots of different cameras at lots of different angles. Kevin DeLuca. It's good to have Kevin back with us again from France. He's over in France. 2.3 kilometres in, not far behind the group of 3, Amy and Mark and Steve, with Jason Mitchell there, running the Rue de Rivoli. And Kevin wins the prize this week, because last week Amy Green won a prize for wearing a pineapple outfit, a pineapple onesie. Kevin DeLuca has the prize this week for being the lunatic, because he is wearing a pink bunny outfit. Kim, is it bingo tonight? Kim Salt, is it bingo tonight? Because you can tick off a pink bunny outfit from Kevin DeLuca. Bunny rabbit, we love it. Fantastic work. Yeah, Kim Salt, bunny, she shouts. Neil Messenger says, I didn't join tonight because I thought it was onesie night and I can't wear that in the gym. Oh, brilliant. Neil, I love you. Oh, that's fantastic. Neil didn't join tonight because he's at the gym. He would have to go to the gym to do his running, and he can't wear a onesie in the gym to run, especially not a pink bunny. Oh, that is fantastic. Jason Mitchell is running with us. He's in 15th position. I think we've got Jason on camera. There's Jason. Thanks, Victoria. There's Jason. Blue top on Zwift and a blue top in real life. Right, and a Noble Pro treadmill. Let's jump back to the front and see if we can see the finishers. Johannes Grimm has 700 metres to go. Ricky Burrows has 900 metres to go. So they're running back up the Champs-Élysées. Leo Loughran. Let's go to Leo then. Leo is chasing down Ricky Burrows. But Ricky is essentially on a recovery run. But 3:43 per kilometre doesn't really seem like a recovery run to me. But there's Leo, 190 BPM. He has now overtaken Ricky Burrows with 800 metres to go. Leo is in second place. Ricky is in third place, and Ricky is quite happy, I think, to let Leo go because Ricky does not want. I say that he suddenly speeds up. Do you see? The thing is, when you're on a recovery run, don't join a race, because most of us haven't got the discipline. And once somebody overtakes us, and once we feel the race come on, we go with it, don't we? Fantastic work. So Ricky Burrows is now not happy, and he will not let Leo beat him to the finish line. 600 metres to go. Ricky has now overtaken Leo again, gone back into second place. Leo still pounding out there in third place. That is a beautiful treadmill that Leo's got, nice and solid. Lots of room at the back as well. Neil Messenger says, I didn't want to make a fool of myself. Jeff Partridge says, why not, Neil? As in, why didn't you go to the gym in your onesie? And Neil says, I didn't want to make a fool of myself. Fantastic. Trucking lads, since when did you have 2 treadmills? We got the Noble Pro about 3 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago now. Testing it out. Going to do a review on it and comparing it with the MyRun. Hopefully encourage quite a few Zwifters to get it, because it is a fantastic treadmill to get at the lower end of the smart treadmill budget, but still a solid machine and really fantastic. Leo has just decided to let Ricky go now, and he's pretty comfortable in 3rd. He doesn't want to let Gayton chase and catch him, but he has now slowed down to a nice comfortable jog. He's going to jog in the last 300 metres. Let's go to Gayton. Let's go and have a look at Gayton. Well done, Leo. Good job. Johannes Grimm, by the way, has won and finished. So Johannes wins in 1st place in the video 5K. Ricky Burrows is about to come 2nd in the video 5K. He's got 100 metres to go. And then Leo will be 3rd. So well done to Leo. Thanks for coming back and joining us, Leo. Wish you all the best, buddy. And there's Gayton now in 4th position, just running up the Champs-Élysées with the Arc de Triomphe ahead of him. Jeff Partridge, again addressing Neil Messenger, says, if you wore a proper bunny head, no one would recognise you. I guess so. If it was kind of completely covered your head, then no one would know it was you, would they? But I suppose you might get a supervisor come over and tap you on the shoulder and say, sorry son, you're not allowed to wear that in here. Gayton has 300 metres to go. The other guys have finished. Johannes 1st, Ricky Burrows 2nd, Leo Loughran 3rd, Gayton Chasen coming into 4th. Well done to him. Over in Canada, he's putting in a little spurt towards the end, 16.5 kilometres per hour as he comes into the finish. Well done to Gayton Chasen, another regular with us. Thanks, Gayton, for joining us. Cloutier will finish in 5th position. Let's just see Gayton cross the line, rounding the Arc de Triomphe. No cars there. Normally, this is an absolute mess of traffic. But today, it is... Oh, it could be marathon day. Yeah, no traffic allowed today. And so Cloutier, Gayton is just finished. Cloutier in 5th place. He's still got a couple of minutes to go before he reaches the finish line. But we haven't got him on video. So we've got Andrew Jackson on video. Andrew is only 6 seconds behind Cloutier. Heart rate of 167 for Andrew Jackson. Andrew is running. He did have a little bit of a technical problem a minute ago. Ricky Burrows says he's annoyed with the Bluetooth dropout. I didn't even notice that you had a Bluetooth dropout, Ricky. And I thought you were taking that easy. Ricky. Come on. That was a recovery run for you, buddy. And then you suddenly started racing. You weren't going to have Leo overtaking you, were you? I see. Northerners together, you see. Right, Andrew Jackson has 400 metres to go. Is he going to try and catch Cloutier? I don't think so. I think Cloutier is fairly safe in 5th position. He is speeding up a bit, but I don't think he's got time. He's only got 300 metres to catch Cloutier. He's 8 seconds behind. Cloutier has slowed down, so maybe Cloutier is a bit confident that he is going to cross the line ahead of Andrew Jackson, but Andrew Jackson has sped up and is definitely attempting to catch Cloutier. He's only 6 seconds behind. He may have left it too late, but he is definitely giving it a bit of a go. You can see him there in the top right corner of your screen with his Zwift towel and his big Z or Z. 200 metres to go. It looks like Cloutier is just going to pip Andrew Jackson to the post. He's only 4 seconds ahead, but I don't think Andrew is going to make it. Less than 100 metres to go, and then we'll go to Adam Benedetti, who's in 7th position. Well done to Andrew Jackson. Well done to Cloutier. Good job, guys. They're just finishing in 5th and 6th position. And we'll just go back to Benedetti from the USA. Adam Benedetti, this is, who's in 7th position, running at 14.5 kilometres per hour. Leo says, thank you, Stephen. Couldn't do any more speed. Absolutely done in. Speed will get better in time. Just happy to be running again. No worries, Leo. Well done, buddy. Well done today. So it looks like Adam Benedetti is putting in a hard effort up the hill here. Although, of course, in Zwift, if you're new here, by the way, if you don't know anything about Zwift, unless you put the incline on manually, runners do not feel the elevation. So elevation is not automatic on your treadmill. You do have to just manually increase the incline. And most runners just will, in a race like this, it's just flat. They'll just take it flat, and that's fine. There's no mandatory reason to have incline in. The only time you would really use incline is in a workout if you were deliberately doing a hill session or something like that. However, some people do like to put the incline on, but most people leave it flat. Right. Neil says, I will get hot if I wear a bunny head and I'll pass out. That's a good excuse. Jeff Partridge says, excuses. Next week, Neil, we expect you in the gym in your bunny outfit, at least for the first half of the run before you get kicked out by security. Right, Adam Benedetti has 400 metres to go. Let's quickly go back to Carol Rushworth. Carol is in 8th place. There's Carol, working hard. Look, that's good running, Carol. She's working hard. I think Ricky says, I'm not sure who questioned my calibration, but I can assure you my calibration is correct. I think it was a joke, Richard. I think they were just amazed at how quick you were running. I don't think they were being serious. I wouldn't worry about it. There's Carol. Anyway, Carol has a heart rate of 163, and she is at 12 kilometers per hour. She is 500 meters from the finish. Adam Benedetti, let's just go back to him for the finish. Adam has 200 metres to go, less than 200 metres to go now. Heart rate of 166. There he is, pushing it hard. Well done, buddy. Just coming into the finish now. 100 metres to go. 15 kilometres an hour with a heart rate of 167. He's making a real push for the line. 23 minutes gone. He's going to finish in 23:10, something like that. 23:15. Come on, Adam. Right to the line, buddy. And just hitting the line. There we go. And Carol Rushworth has 300 metres to go. Let's go to Clive Finnimore. Clive Finnimore is in his conservatory. He is just behind Carol. Carol is 300 metres from the finish. So is Clive. Clive's just a couple of seconds down. There he is. And now look at that light. See, they always say Cornwall has beautiful light. And it looks really nice, the light there. I don't know if that's natural light or whether it's... I think he's probably got a light on him from the kitchen or something. But outside it looks lovely there, whereas here it's definitely darker. As you can see, look at my camera. Look at my camera, and then look at Clive's camera. Look how light it is outside. Right, he's turned the light off. Okay, so yeah. But still, look how light it is there. See, look, if we turn our lights off here. Right, I've turned my lights off. And Clive's turned his lights off. So it does look a bit lighter out of my window, but not that light. Turn my lights back on again. Okay, so Clive, Carol's about to finish. Let's go to Carol just as she crosses the line. No need to apologise, Victoria. I was a bit late there. Hello to whoever's waving in. There's Carol. Just about to finish. Crossing the line now. Well done, Carol. Good job. Right, let's go to Mark's. And Clive has just finished as well. Mark Samuels has 200 metres to go. Mark Samuels is from Wales. Heart rate of 174. And there he is. He's got 100 metres to go. He's just about to cross the line. 174 BPM. He's going to finish in 25 minutes and 20 seconds. Well done to Mark. Steve Milne and Amy Green are coming in together. Let's have a quick look at both Steve Milne and Amy Green. Guys, if you want to show us anything after you've finished, if you want to show us a medal or a t-shirt or a pet or something, That would be awesome. You're scrolling through people here, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Amy Green's finished. Well done, Amy. Let's go to Greppy. No, let's go to Jason Mitchell. And Kevin DeLuca as well. They're all finishing at the same time, in fact. Jason Mitchell has just finished. And Kevin DeLuca is just coming in as well. So whoever you want, Victoria, but Kevin or Jason. Well done, Jason. Good job. And quickly to Kevin DeLuca. And Kevin is just about to cross the line as well. Fantastic, guys. So everyone finished very close together there, within a couple of minutes of each other, from 23 minutes to 26 minutes. Well done, everybody. That bunny outfit deserves a prize. Ricky Burrow says, thanks, everyone. Well done. Pleasure as always. And well done, Amy, he says. Johannes says, I'm just pacing some guys at 5 minutes per kilometre in the race. Okay. And Andrew Jackson. Okay, Andrew Jackson's got something to show us. So Kevin, that's absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for running in a crazy bunny outfit. Great job. Well done. Just do in or rhythm or spot. We've still got it needs to be for everyone. So we're having some camera problems at the moment, or some problems at the moment switching between people. So you've got an extra long view of Kevin in his bunny outfit until Victoria can work out how to get to the next person. Just choose anyone who you can find. Johannes says, well done, everyone. See you next time. Amy Green says, well done, everyone. Jeff Partridge says, well done, Kevin DeLuca, outstanding. Who's that we got? Gayton Chasen, well done, Gayton, good job. Did we see Brent? I missed Brent. Or Carol? Who's that? Oh, Gayton's camera's off. Right, Gayton's turned his camera off. There's Carol. Well done, Carol. Good job. Fantastic work. Carol is just... there she is. Look, she's just as she comes on camera, she turns away. Well done, Carol. Thank you. There's Steve Milne. Just saving his run there. Well done, Steve. Carol Rusher says, thanks, FMR family. Mark Samuel says, great first time for me on this one. Thanks, great run. Amy's gone outside. And as she did last week, Amy is proving to us that it is daylight in Nottingham. So dark, almost dark here in Worthing. Light in Cornwall and light in Nottingham. There is something weird, some parallel universe in which Amy and Clive are living, or maybe it's us that are living in the parallel universe, Victoria, where it is still light in their world and dark in ours, which is very strange. I don't get it at all. There's Mark Samuels. Well done, Mark. Thank you very much for joining us today, buddy. Good job. Anyone else left on camera who you want to show us? All right, hang on. There's Carol going outside now as well. Well done, Amy. Thank you very much. Good job. Right, Kevin says he's going for a recovery bunny run. Oh no, that was the recovery bunny run after the relay. Rob Harrison says, is it to do with the light sensitivity on the camera? Well, it might be, but I mean, I'm not, my eyes are not a camera, and I'm looking outside, and it does look darker here than where Amy and Clive are. And look how light it is there as well. But then again, yes, you're right, it might be the sensitivity of their cameras that make it look lighter than it is. Carol is just frozen in a very unflattering pose. With her eyes half closed, but that's fine. Carol, you're frozen. You look funny. Leo is recovery running. Jeff Partridge makes a very good point. He says it's us living in the dark ages here in Worthing. Yeah, literally the dark ages. Jason Mitchell says, Well done all. I swear, everyone is going quicker. Oh yeah, the motorhome. Rob Harrison says, we see the motorhome at last. This is Carol and Jonathan's motorhome. Well done, Leo. Cheers, buddy. Can we go back to Carol? Has she unfrozen herself? We want to see Carol's motorhome again. Victoria is having difficulty with the... it's probably because you're using the other computer. That's my fault for putting a different computer there for you. Sorry. Amy Green says, thank you for filming my run. Okay, it looks like we're stuck on cameras at the moment. Leo's camera has stopped. Or that might be us, of course. Steve Mill says, right, I'm off. Thanks, great run, everyone. Yeah, I think we can safely say that's a successful video 5K. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. There is Carol's motorhome. That is ridiculously good, isn't it? That is outside Carol. So Carol Rushworth, who ran with us tonight, that's Carol's motorhome outside her house. And if anyone wants to buy that, I think it is for sale. If you want to buy it, a motorhome, go and collect. I'm not entirely sure how much they want for it, but believe me, it's probably the price of a small house. Because it literally is a small house. Buenaventura, hello, buddy.
Nice.
Buenaventura's just joined us on the chat. You're a bit late, Ace, because we're just about to finish. So that is it. Yeah, that is literally it from the video 5K. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for your entertainment. Who's that there? Is that still Carol? Carol walking back inside, I see. We will see you for the video 5K. If you've enjoyed this bit of hilarity, come and join us next week. Come and join the run. All you have to do is get your laptop or your iPhone or your iPad, any item that isn't running the Zwift game, set it up, pointing at your treadmill, and join the Zoom call. You will find the address for the Zoom call in the Zwift Companion app, instructions for the video 5K on a Friday. So go to Friday on the Zwift Companion app, 8:05 p.m. UK time. I don't know what time it is in your country. You'll have to look on the Zwift Companion app, but it'll say film my run video 5K, and read the instructions. It'll tell you how to join the Zoom call and come and join us for a little bit of fun next week on the video 5K. Amy Green has been outdone this week, so she needs to think of an outfit, she says, for next week. Okay, we will look forward to that, Amy. Thank you very much, everybody, and we will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.